Houston, Texas has over 150 zip code, but only a handful of these deliver consistent cash flow, appreciation, and tenant demand that investors truly want. Alright, today I'll be revealing my top 8 zip codes in Houston, Texas to invest in 2025 and exactly why they outperform, with real numbers, real stories, and actionable insight that will help someone like you to start and scale your rental portfolio. So if you're looking to build wealth in Texas real estate, this is the video you do not want to skip for any reason. Hi, I am Wale Lawal. I'm a real estate investor agent here in Houston, Texas. I'm also a rental property investor with over 30 rental units. So when I started my investing in Houston, Texas, I wasted months analyzing random neighborhood with zero strategy. My first rental in 77084 actually cash flow, but appreciation was zero. Then I learned the importance of zip code targeting, and it's changed everything for me since then. Just like my client Nathan is an engineer from Columbus, Ohio, who bought in 77018 Oak Forest last year, and 12 months after, his property has appreciated by a whopping $60,000, while cash flow also remained at $300 every month after all reserve. And that is the power of choosing the right neighborhood and the right zip code for you to invest in. So in this video, you will discover my top 8 zip codes for you to invest in a rental property in Houston right now in 2025. If you want to be a savvy investor, I will also be showing you a data-backed reason why they outperform most of the zip code in Houston. I will also show you some cash flow projection and appreciation projection in this area. More importantly, I will show you 1 or 2 client experience and my personal experience, and above all, I will also show you how this zip code actually just makes sense overall. So you want to make sure you still to the end, because I share you a bonus zip code that actually made a lot of my clients a lot of money. Now, according to Houston Association of Realtor, HAR, single family home sales rose 6.8% year over year in May 2025, with inventory up for 35%, giving buyers and investors more negotiating power, because it means that more houses are actually sitting on the market, which means you can go in there with your, with your negotiation skills and try to get a deal for yourself. Now, based on median sales price plus rental demand, here are my 8 zip codes you should invest in for long-term rental property investing in Houston in 2025. Now, these 8 zip codes are based on rent to price ratio that are higher than 7%, which is a quick rule of thumbs or a quick guide for you to know if a deal will actually make sense or not, especially if they are even new construction. So number 8 on my list is 77084, which is your Bear Creek, or you call it Copperfield. Why do you want to invest here? The median home price is actually $280,000, which is one of the cheapest you can find in Houston. Rent here is around $1,800 to $2,200. It has a diversified tenant base with solid schools and proximity to energy corridor, proximity to your Highway 6 and Highway 290. My client Michelle actually closed her first rental property in this zip code, and she only come to the closing table with $18,000. Now she's cash flowing $350 every month doing medium-term rental strategy. The number 7 zip code on my list is Sharpstown, 77036. Why you should invest here is that the median home price is $240,000. Rent here range between $1,700 to $1,900, and there is a strong immigrant community here, easy to rent, near Betway 8 and Highway 59. Now you need to know this. These are older neighborhoods, these are older properties, but they have seen a huge rental demand for single family, and they are ideal for multi-family conversion as well. If you're looking to convert a single family to multi-family, you can't go wrong in Sharpstown. The zip code number 6 on my list is 77066, Willowbrook and Champions Forest. Why should you invest here, you may ask? The median home price here is $260,000. Rent here ranges from $1,850 to $2,000, and it's close to HP, Amazon Fulfillment Center, your Willowbrook Mall, Highway 249, among other top places, while this is an ideal location. Now, if you're looking to be creative and you want to do the burst strategy, or you want to add some value to some property, you can't go wrong in Champions Forest and Willowbrook. The number 5 zip code on my list is 77089, which is your Southbelt or Ellington. Why should you invest here? The median home price here is $270,000. Rent here ranges from $1,900 to $2,300. It is close to NASA, aerospace jobs, and also strong school ratings in Clear Creek ISD is one of the top reasons why people like to live here. Now, all these zip code have a rent to price ratio of above 0.7%, like I said, which is why they are on top of my list. The number 4 zip code for me is 77070, which is your Vintage Park and your 249 corridor. Why should you invest here as a smart investor? Number 1, the median home price is around $300,000. Rent ranges from $2,200 to $2,500. You have a high income tenant living here. You have your medical and your energy professionals, which means you're going to have a low vacancy rate because these are professionals and they like consistency. They like to stay longer in any property if your property is nice enough and they don't have any issue living in your place. And this takes me to my zip code number 3, which is 77047, your South Houston. Now, South Houston has seen a lot of gentrification in the last couple of years. The median home price here is $240,000, which is the lowest on my list, and the rent really high, which is your $1,900 to $2,100. It's proximity to Pearland, to your medical center, and you have a lot of upcoming commercial development in this area. Plus, their fast-growing population and neighborhood makes them really attractive for people that are looking for cash flow and appreciation and proximity to medical center. Now, the zip code number 2 on my list is 77018, which is your Oak Forest or your Garden Oaks. Why should you invest here, you may ask? The median home price here is $480,000 because they are mostly new construction. The rent here is between $2,800 to $3,500. It is one of the top appreciation area in Houston with a lot of gentrification going on left and right, and above all, the resale value is really high here. Now, you remember I mentioned Nathan from Columbus, Ohio to you, right? He actually bought in this zip code, and Nathan's deal here has appreciated by $60,000 in the last 12 months, while also cash flowing strongly on a long-term rental property. Now, if you're finding value here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment the word zip code, and I will send you my top 8 zip code I just mentioned here, plus additional stuff that will help you to invest smartly in the Houston, Texas area. And that takes me to my zip code number 1, which is 77449. This is North Houston. 77449 has a median home price of $290,000, which is the lowest you will get in Katy, Texas. Rent here are between $2,000 to $2,400 and is one of the top producing zip codes for home sales in the last 4 years consistently, according to Houston Chronicle. So you can't go wrong buying in 77449 Katy, Texas. And I said I will give you a bonus zip code, which is 77493. This is Katy West, or you call it Old Town Katy. It's also emerging with new constructions. You have a lot of builders coming in this area. It has a high rent growth potential and a lot of upcoming retails like your Amazon expansion. Also, there's a lot of road expansion and businesses are moving into Katy West. So this is the reason why Katy is actually number 1 on my list. If you're a smart investor looking to invest for long term with a peace of mind with almost zero risk to you, you can't go wrong buying in any of these zip code, especially in Katy, Texas. Now, you have to remember that success in Houston real estate isn't all about chasing the cheapest deal you can find. It is about buying smart, buying the right neighborhood and the right zip code, and that follow all these fundamentals I've just discussed here. Also, no pressure about scaling fast. Just stay consistent and you buy yourself a one rental property every single year, and you'll be on a fast track to building wealth and retiring early through rental property investing. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you find value here, and I hope this 8 zip code will actually put you on a fast track to building a long-lasting wealth through real estate. Before you go, I want you to watch this next video where I actually break down how to buy your Houston property and start your investment journey with zero guesswork. So if you're ready to take action, make sure to watch that video, and I will see you in the video. Peace.